All right, well, this video is gonna start off already over here at the house. It's only me over here, and I am getting ready to get to work. What I'm getting ready to do, first and foremost, I brought the box truck over here. The back door on the box truck is not doing too great at all. We don't have much longer with that back door before that thing goes flying off. I almost started this video doing the repairs to the door, or at least the temporary repairs, putting some screws through the back panel, trying to make sure that stays on the truck and not goes flying off when I'm riding down the street. It's kind of looking like that's what's probably going to end up happening with it, but let me not jinx myself saying that. Folks, the first thing that I want to do over here, I got to do some cleanup. I have got to clean this place up. We have got there's a lot of stuff going on over here. Jellicoe was over here yesterday. He cleaned up quite a bit of this stuff. So I'm grateful for that. But this back bedroom back here, folks, is, well, it's basically become the trash room. So I'm going to start by cleaning this place up. We got to do that. And just trying to get this place a lot more organized. I will tell you that I'm hopeful that even with everything as crazy as it's been, you guys have already seen the video about what was going on over here over the weekend. I will tell you this, it will be a better week. By hell or high water, it will be a better week. A lot of work is going to take place in this house. Hell, I'm going to do a lot of work in this house, and we're going to get this place where it needs to be. I was crunching numbers today, and surprisingly, you know, we're still right there at the high end of our budget. We're still going to be able to hopefully come in at the high end of our budget, but I swear, we cannot afford not near another mistake. It is do or die at this point, and we have got to turn this thing around. I know a lot of people have had a lot of comments about how I've been going about this, and you know what? Some of you guys are right. Others, maybe I haven't explained it so well. I know one comment was about these walls and the fact that these things are nicotine yellow. Folks, all these walls are going to be redone. We didn't have to knock these walls down like we did with the ceiling to get these redone. And you're going to be seeing that. Hopefully that happens this week. I don't know though. But regardless, I'm getting ready to start by cleaning this place up. So I'm going to put this camera down. I'm going to get to work. And I'll keep you guys posted with what we got going on. Who knows? Maybe I'll stumble across something. Let me knock on wood. I want to know, but I don't even want to know. I want to get my house cleaned. So let's get to it. So it's probably been about maybe an hour and a half since I started everything in here. And folks, I did quite a bit of cleanup. We can start with this back room. Probably can't see it too well because it's dark. So I took all the old insulation that was still here. I just piled it all up over there. I got rid of all the crazy trash that was in here. There's our microwave that was at the bottom of the trash pile. Our heat source that we had brought over here at one point. That's our little electric fireplace. And, you know, I did a lot of sweeping. So I sweeped up everything. So I did that. And then I went into this front bedroom over here and I cleaned up this room. So that was a disaster right there. Cleaned up all of that. Cleaned up the floors. You know, got all of that together. This whole box of screws was like just laying over here. This is a bunch of plumbing stuff, so I've, you know, put all of that together. That's trash right there. That needs to go out. Trash bag. This is trash. I just don't feel like lifting this thing by myself. My back's already hurting just a little bit. I know, Joe, you're super soft. We cleaned up out here quite a bit. I'm getting ready to get this up out of here because I got a new stove. And hopefully maybe I can sell this thing for like $50 or $75. It's a brand new stove. It just needs the glass replaced. And that door is a little dented up down there. But if I fix that, shit, maybe I can get $200 for it. I don't know. But got that out of the way. I didn't clean up too much back here because I didn't. I put a bunch of electrical stuff together. I tried to do some cleaning up here. And I also cleaned up back in this backyard. Remember where we had all that wood just sitting right outside the back door? Well, now all of that wood has been moved because it was killing the grass. And I just put it over there. So I got a bunch of stuff in the back of the box truck. I found a bunch of stuff, nothing exciting, no cracked stems or anything like that. But I'm pretty much done with cleaning up. So now what I want to do is, I want to focus on doing some actual damn work over here. Oh, and one other point that I was thinking about too while I was cleaning up, it kind of reminded me of like the cleaning service days. I don't know why I wasn't just handling the labor over at this house. I'm a damn good laborer, you know, when I get down to it. But now that I've cleaned up a decent little ways, what I want to do is, I want to, you know, kill the power in this place, and then I want to try to replace this light box. I'm replacing that light box with the reinforced light box, and the reinforced light box is this right here. So that just goes between two joists or two trusses up in the ceiling, and that way, you know, you got a reinforced light box. So if somebody wants to put a ceiling fan right there, they could. We bought a cool little light over the weekend, me and my wife did. It's like a 3-piece light, you know, where they rotate the little small lights. They can move back and forth, the long row light type of deal. So that's going there. We also bought a ceiling fan for that front light right there. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never replaced a light box. I've replaced ceiling fans. Hell, I told a story about doing that one time. I actually did a story time video about that. But I'm pretty confident I can get this done. It's gonna be dark in here though. So I'm gonna go in the attic first. That way I can see how this thing is in there. And I can see, you guys probably can't see it, but I can see a bracket running across the top of this thing. So I know I just need to unscrew that and then figure out how I'm gonna get the reinforced box in there, make sure I kill power before I go messing with any of that. And then, while I was doing the cleanup, folks, I ran across this. This is definitely a flooring issue. Folks, that right there is super rotted. I was thinking about even busting that up and seeing what that subfloor looked like and getting on that. But I'm not going to do that just yet. It even comes over here a little bit. So I think I can do that. At least I'm going to try to do it without damaging our tile work in there. You know, this kind of reminds me of that movie, The Notebook. I'm building a house from an old lady, except I'm not. I'm trying to restore our crack shack. I did have a conversation with Connor just a little while ago. He is going to help us get a new return for our HVAC system. He said, do not run the HVAC with that collapsed return because you got your filter in there, and our filter is literally right there and right above. Well, I know that looks horrible. There's actually a brand new filter in there. We've got a new filter grill that I need to put on. I've actually got that. It's right there. The new filter's already in, but we haven't been running the HVAC all that much anyways. So I think I'm gonna stop running HVAC, obviously, until the return gets fixed and until I replace that, because that's horrendous. So, just wanted to share all of that with you guys. Over here working, and I'm gonna get on trying to get that light fixture squared away, and I'll touch base in a little bit and let you know how it goes. So I didn't bring a camera up here, but I want to show you this. I know those two wires are probably way too close to be touching right there, but I just lifted this light box out of this hole and it wasn't even secured at all. It was literally just sitting on this bracket. So what I need to do is I need to go kill power. I don't know what circuit or what breaker this is on. So I'm gonna probably end up having to kill power to the whole house before I pull that out. And then it's gonna be easy to put that reinforced light box right there. At least I'm pretty sure, I'm hopeful that it will be. So just wanted to share that with you. It's a tight little fit. I'm way back here behind the HVAC. Thank God I didn't have to crawl under the HVAC because I thought that might be a part of this too. So let me go kill power and get this switched out. All right, so while I'm down on the ground, before I cut the power off and before I take our reinforced box up into the attic, I want to do something. I know this box is pretty big and that hole right there looks pretty small. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that right up there like that. I'm gonna use that, trace that out, cut that out. That way that box is gonna fit in there really good. And we're gonna be able to get to those mounting brackets for any kind of light fixture that we put in here. So seems pretty easy. I think the hardest part about this is gonna be the fact that it's gonna be dark in this attic. I don't got a flashlight, and I'm gonna be using, well, the flashlight on my phone to get that done. But no big deal. Let's get this done, and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets done. All right, well, I said I'd show you when we're done. We're not done, but just wanted to show you my little hole I cut out. We're fitting up there really good. So that's good, nice tight hole. Cool deal. Let's kill power, go set this up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'm sweating a little bit, and I don't know if it was from like hard work or if it was from just trying to crawl around in that attic with only the flashlight from my phone. But I did it, and bang, there we go. So that's all in there. I gotta wrap up that black wire again because I'm pretty sure that's the live feed or the hot wire. It was wrapped up before. I need to wrap it up again. I'm gonna separate all of those wires. Now I haven't secured that with the little fasteners. Basically you just hammer into the side of that reinforced bar, and that drives like a little spike into the truss or the stud. I didn't do that. And the reason for that is because I didn't mark like how far I needed that box to come down to be flush with the sheetrock. And that was just a guesstimate right there, folks, and I did pretty damn good. I mean, that's pretty close to flush. So before I do anything, I'm gonna flush that up, wrap up that, separate those wires, cut the power back on, go back up there so I got some light, and then shore that in, that reinforced box. So that's one box done, boom, I did that. So let's move on to what's next. Handy Dandy Joe at it again. Boy, I'm having fun with this right now, folks. Okay, so ba-da-bop-bop-bop. There's that right there. Everything is good to go. Still haven't got that secured yet. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, what about this light fixture right here? I've been asking for this to get done for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now. And I mean, really, it's not, I was gonna replace this. I was gonna take this metal box out, but I don't need to. And by the way, the power's still off, so don't worry about them wires. So look, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a stud right back there. Boom. We can secure this box right into that stud, and this will be pretty flush. It looks like it's going to be good and flush. So this box will be okay. We're going to have a drop down light, like a little small globe light right here or something. Just a small little hallway light. That's supposed to be the switch for the light, so hopefully that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put a screw in that right there and call that a day. Make sure all those wires are not touching because they're pretty close. That ground and that hot wire. I believe that black is the hot. All right, let me get that squared away and then we'll move on. So I'm getting ready to wrap it up for the day. Just got out of the attic, just got that secured real good. That thing ain't moving at all. So we're good there. And I also did the same thing here. This thing ain't budging at all. That's in there real good. I pulled a lot of wire down right there. Unknowingly, I was just, I guess, kind of pulling on the wire. I went and checked. The wire's not tight, so that's good. And I also had the opportunity to like go around in the attic and see so much stuff that needed to be fixed. Needs to be fixed, needs to be cleaned out. There's pipe up there that doesn't need to be there, not connected to anything. There's just stuff that's in the way. So tomorrow, I'm gonna get back in here. I'm gonna get a good full day. I got over here like about 1 o'clock, 1:30, somewhere around there. So in the maybe 2.5, 3 hours I was over here, I got this place cleaned up quite a bit. I've seen a lot of things that I now know where those things are. And it's just constantly things that I'm running across that need to be fixed. Like, you know, I'm looking at this light box right here. And that thing's just not sitting in that hole very well. But that's really trivial in comparison to everything else that needs to be done. I feel like in the 2.5 hours I was over here, I did more than, you know, has been going on over here in a full day. And that is kind of crazy to be thinking about, but whatever. Sometimes you got to get the job done. You got to do it yourself. And here I am. I'm going to make sure this house gets done. It gets done right. If I don't know how to do it, I'm going to make sure I either figure out how to do it the right way, or I guess try to get some help. Neither here nor there. I've seen a lot of things today that definitely need to be addressed. I'm gonna look forward to getting on those things tomorrow, and I'll be bringing you guys along for this because, folks, I'm on house arrest until this thing gets done. And by house arrest, I mean stuck over here. So we're gonna be getting it done. And I'll be back tomorrow.